Well, I was walking down the street, feeling kindly, when the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Oh, it was a sight to see, my hair flying in the breeze, 'cause the wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. People started laughing, they couldn't believe their eyes, as my wig flew through the sky. Oh, what a surprise. I tried to catch it, but it slipped right through my hands, 'cause the wind came out your butt and now it's somewhere in the land. Oh, wind came out your butt and blew my wig off. Baby, you drive like shit. Did you see that car that you almost hit? Now I'll take the bus instead. Riding with you, I'm gonna end up dead. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. She just ran through, always stop. I ain't trying to get stopped by the cops. Baby, why the hell did I let you drive? It's a miracle that you're still alive. Don't ask me if I need a lift. Baby, you drive like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look out, my girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. My girl is driving. Watch out, my girl drives like shit. Whooping ain't over. Heard you think you're tough. Gotta let you know, I will fuck you up. I whoop that ass, talking all that shit, spank that ass till you tap like a bitch. No, I ain't playing, I'm here to kick ass. Whoop that ass, it's time to punch face. I'm the one who brings you pain in the ring. I whoop that ass until the bell rings. Already know that I do not play. Throw a punch like I'm cutting down hay. I whoop that ass every single night. Spank that ass till they stop the fight. I'll tell you the story of a man, a radioactive tip in his hand. His hand grew 10 times its normal size to help him get his money on time. He knew if a bitch was telling a lie, which was 100% of the time. Superpowers to make a bitch listen, then get her naked with sex-ray vision. Sweep a police station in a single bound, slapping bitches down to the fucking ground. His name was famous across the land. They called him the pimp named Superhand. Oh shit, yeah, the pimp named Superhand. He had powers no other pimp had. Oh fuck yeah, the pimp named Superhand. That motherfucker was super bad. Asking for dinner ain't asking for much. You had one job and still fucked it up. Sometimes you gotta learn respect. I use my pimp hand to correct. It's called a bitch slap, slap. Come get your face clapped.
Yeah. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my...
Man, we are back up in here, man. Look. Y'all know I don't normally do this. Y'all know I don't normally do this, but we doing this tonight. Jesus Christ, y'all. Jesus Christ. I don't know if any of y'all are big college football fans. Y'all know we do the sports around here, but I normally don't cover college. But we're going to talk about a little bit of college tonight. So for all of y'all that's tuning in tonight, appreciate y'all. On y'all way in, do your boy a favor by hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, turn them notifications on, and sharing the videos. I don't know if you're watching over on the JVJ Network, you watching on J Talk Sports, or you watching over on Facebook. But we about to talk about this main game, y'all. This main game that just literally just ended. And if y'all don't know which game I'm talking about, let me put it up on screen for you, y'all. Let me put it up here for you. Alabama versus Georgia. Now, if any of y'all do not know, I am the residential Alabama fan around here. Yeah, me, this guy. I would go run in there and put on an Alabama shirt for you right now, but, I was wearing something different tonight. I had to go out there and make some moves, you know what I'm talking about? But we back at the crib now. We gonna talk about this game right here, y'all. There were a lot of interesting games that happened this weekend, and I'm gonna save those actually for the first part before we even get into Alabama, because I don't even want to lose my mind early on this. But we gonna go through a lot of these college football games that were played. There were a couple upsets, whether people know it or not, and we're gonna talk about them real quick, and then we're gonna move the hill on and talk about the thing that really made me want to even do this video, y'all, because I'm about to say some things that a lot of people, I think they feel it on the inside, but they might not want to say it out loud. But I'm gonna say it. So let's check what we got real quick. See what games popped off. Man, cat, stop. Not right now. Come on. Come here. Go play with your brother. You ain't finna be kicking me in the back of the head for this. All right, look, y'all. We had Washington State. Y'all, hold on. Let me get my head out the way. Yeah, I just stay right here. Matter of fact, I just come over here to the side. Look, y'all. We had Washington State going up against Boise State. They playing right now as at halftime, so nobody care about that. Arizona, Utah better not lose that game. And we got Oregon, UCLA, yeah, whatever. Texas, Mississippi. I'm gonna give this one to one of my compadres. My Chacho compadre. People need to stop hyping up this Archie Manning thing right now. That's my stance. Stop hyping up Archie Manning, because every time he started, they ain't play nobody. All right, y'all. They ain't play nobody. Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad. Let me drop the link, because I know some people want to get they commentary in on these games. So hold on, let me type this in real quick. Let me see. I'll take all that away. This is off the schedule panel link, y'all. For anybody that want to jump up and speak on these football games, they decide to. Because the main one that we're gonna be talking about is the Alabama Georgia game. But the link is in there for anybody. This Texas Mississippi stuff. For all the people that want to keep hyping up Archie Manning, I have no issue with you hyping the guy up. I'm just one of those people who, I played sports, played at a high level and stuff. I don't give people a lot of credit until I see them play like that against good competition. And Archie ain't played against no good competition. UTSA and Mississippi State. Both those teams suck when you compare them to any team out of the SEC. I'm not giving the dude props on that, and the game was closer than it should have been. But either way, though, number one, Texas won that game. We're going to come back to that one. Ohio State versus Michigan, y'all. It was interesting for about 5 minutes. And then Ohio State took off, and I actually got a clip coming for y'all. Was this the catch of the year? Because we had that USC versus somebody else catch of the year. That was a very interesting catch in this game. We're going to find out whether. This is the one right here. This is why I tell y'all the SEC is just somewhere that you just need to be at if you want to be a football fan. If you reckon that, Pac-10, Pac-12 shit dead, but you got the Big Ten and all them, all these other conferences that think they doing something, but they really ain't fucking with nothing. To be honest with you, it's all about the SEC. You had a team like Kentucky that was 2-2 going into the game, going up against number 6 Ole Miss, 4-0 at the time, and Kentucky took them down. Look, we're gonna have some conversations about these games when it comes down to it, when it comes to Kentucky, because Kentucky has a really good defense. Regardless of what people want to say, Kentucky has a really, really good defense. Ole Miss has a good offense, and they shut that down. They didn't even let them get 20 points. Kentucky, man, sleeper. It's going to make that Georgia loss tonight not look as bad as it would have looked. Just throwing it out there, especially with the comeback. But then see, Illinois, Penn State put in work. Don't care about them teams. They ain't going to do nothing. Michigan, cheating ass Michigan, y'all. We always got to have cheating ass Michigan up in here. They won 27-24. They're very fraudulent, y'all. Just so y'all know, any of the Michigan fans that are out here that think that Michigan's going to win a national championship this year, it's not happening. Y'all suck. USC versus Wisconsin, that was closer than it needed to be. LSU versus South Alabama, clearly blowout. Louisville versus Notre Dame. Louisville, y'all let me down. Y'all let Notre Dame. I don't know what it is. I know people say it all the time. Why are you even talking about Notre Dame? Why you don't like Notre Dame? I don't like Notre Dame, y'all. Louisville should have did something with that one, but nobody cared about that. Clemson versus Stanford. Nobody cares, to be honest with you. Clemson, ACC sucks. Houston versus Iowa. Iowa, y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Didn't score that much. Oklahoma State versus Kansas State. Man, that was a blowout. I ain't gonna lie to you. The score looked a lot closer than what it really was. K-State destroyed them. And I think I picked Oklahoma State, but I didn't care about that game. And then Auburn versus Oklahoma. For all my Auburn fans, y'all, because I know y'all was wishing and praying on our downfall tonight. I know y'all was sitting around wishing and praying on our downfall after you went through a whole week of just running your mouth talking about, we going to beat Oklahoma. We going to beat them. Y'all did look like y'all was going to beat them. And then y'all did what y'all normally do. Y'all did it in great fashion. You choked and let them boys put 17 points on your ass in the fourth quarter. So shout out to Oklahoma. We're going to whoop y'all ass a little later in the season. But yeah, Auburn, y'all suck. Remember that. BYU versus Baylor. Don't nobody care about that game. Arkansas versus Texas A&M. Shouldn't have been that close. But that shows you the rivalries and the competition in the SEC, y'all. So you gotta respect that. This game right here, y'all, the Friday night game, Miami versus Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech should have won that game. And I'm saying that not because they didn't play up to the level to win. I'm saying it because the refs made the wrong call. Yeah. Just like everybody wanted to come at me about Kansas City last week with the pass interference in the end zone. Yeah, that was pass interference. Guess what? That was a catch. You know why? Because they called it a touchdown on the field, and you didn't see anything in replay to overturn that. But they overturned it anyways. They want to keep Miami in it. Miami's going to be that Florida State team this year that college football wants to give all the chances and push them up there and prop them up to be like they're that team. Miami, you're not that team. I'm already seeing it. I'm prophesying it right now, y'all. And guess what? If Miami wins a national championship, everybody can come back and tell me, you don't know football. You can tell me that. But I guarantee you, Miami ain't winning no fucking national championship, and they suck. I'm just be honest. They come play a real SEC team like Alabama, like Georgia, like Tennessee or something like that. Even Ole Miss. And I'm pretty sure y'all going to take an L on that one. But either way, though, let's get to the game at hand. I went through all of that, y'all. The game at hand. Y'all already know where we going. Alabama versus Georgia. They had a lot of people praying on the downfall of Alabama on this one, y'all. Hold on, let me make sure ain't no ads playing yet, because I don't want to hear none of that shit. A lot of people were praying on Alabama's downfall. Like, Alabama done won too many national championships, where it kind of comes with the territory, y'all, that people don't want to see them win. But I'm about to say something that I don't think a lot of people that don't like Alabama would think I would say. Kalen DeBoer, the new head coach for Alabama, you don't know how to coach football at all. At all. I'm just being dead ass serious. That man, I don't know if it was the moment. I don't know if it was the pressure of this game. I don't know what it was. But the coaching staff, and it starts with the top, so the head coach, you're going to be the number one to get it. You almost cost them boys the game. I'll explain it later. But Kalen DeBoer, you suck. I'm just saying it. And I didn't even like you as a hire anyways. But yeah, you you something else, buddy. You something else the way you coach that game. But if we look at the quarterbacks right here, y'all can see the quarterbacks for the game. You had Carson Beck and Jalen Milroe. Carson Beck threw the ball 50 times that game, y'all. 50 times. 50 times. And that's not crazy. I know some people like, oh, that's a lot of times to throw the ball. Well, when you're coming from behind the entire game, you're going to have to throw the ball to catch up. So he was 27 of 50. Terrible percentage. Less than 50. Well, a little bit over 50%. 439 yards. That'll look nice on the stat sheet. 3 TDs. That looks nice on the stat sheet. 3 interceptions. Does not look good on the stat sheet. But for this game to be that close, you'd be like, how did the quarterback throw 3 interceptions? And the game is only a what? 7-point game? It's because terrible coaching on the Alabama side. Next up, you got Jalen Milroe, 27 of 33, 374, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And if y'all watch that game, that interception that Jalen Milroe has on his stats, stop. I told you, I'm going to kick you out again. That interception that Jalen Milroe has on his stat sheet tonight, that's not on him. That's on the receiver. I'm just being honest. That's on the receiver. But let's move on. Let's see about the rushing yards. Let's see what we had. And this is why I'm saying, like, this boy might have solidified his Heisman place. And I don't know where they do that shit at. New York. Is that where they do it? New York. You got Trevor Etienne, y'all. 12 carries, 55 yards. 1 TD, 12 yards the longest of the day. Mid. Dylan Bell, I don't know who that guy is. All these other people, I ain't even finna talk about them underneath. The leading rusher for them was Trevor Etienne, 12 for 55, 1 TD. I guess you could take it because you got a TD. But look over here at Alabama. Remember, y'all, Jalen Milroe threw for 374. 374. Leading rusher for Alabama, 16 carries, 117, 2 TDs, 36 to long. I hear everybody talking about Travis Hunter and all these other different players for Heisman of the Year. No, Jalen Milroe. Highlight this name right here, y'all. Jalen Milroe for Heisman. Yeah. Keep that in your mind. Remember, I told you all this. On this Lord's Day of the ninth month and the 28th day, JBJ said, Jalen Milroe for MVP. Remember that. Now we're gonna go on down here to this receiving, y'all, because this is where it really got, where you saw some things, because a lot of quarterbacks was out there throwing that thing. Arian Smith, I don't even really know who this kid is, but I saw him tonight and found out that he can actually play. He had 6 receptions for 132 yards, 1 TD, 47 long, and I gotta throw in Dylan Bell. You know, he was running the ball too, right? But he was also catching that ball too. 5 receptions, 100 yards, 1 TD, and his longest was 67 yards. And I think that was the one that happened in the fourth quarter at the very end, y'all. It was a very interesting game. Over to Alabama, a 17-year-old outperformed everybody on the field. Besides, I would say Jalen Milroe. Yeah, 17-year-old showed up. Light my cigarette, y'all. Get that shit right. Ryan Williams, y'all, of Alabama, 6 receptions for 177 yards, 1 TD, and 1 for 75 yards. His longest one, 75 yards. Well, longest reception. That boy came to play. But I'm gonna get back to the whole point of why we even doing this live stream, because it's not gonna be a long one. It's gonna be quick, fast, and in a hurry. Alabama's coach. I'm sorry, not quarterback, coach. If he has another coaching game like what he just had, he needs to be fired. I'm dead ass serious. Like last year in Alabama, we had a lot of fans coming out and saying Jalen Milroe needs to be benched because, you know, the team as a whole started off very bad. They weren't looking convinced, and they weren't out here winning games like Alabama's used to winning games. We're a little spoiled down here, y'all. Understand, I know a lot of y'all ain't had that happen in your life in a while. Your college team ain't been doing it, but we have been doing it for a while. So we kind of got spoiled, and we expect that type of standard. And with Alabama not showing that last year, starting the season off, we had a lot of our fans calling for this quarterback's head, talking about they're trying to critique his game, how he plays. And now we see him doing everything they said he shouldn't do, and we're winning. And they kind of figured it out last year at the end of the season. Even Nick Saban kind of alluded to it before this game. But going to the coach of Alabama, if y'all look at this score line right here, it showed in the first quarter, Alabama had 21 points. All right? Y'all paying attention? 21 points. Georgia had how many? 0. Big old goose egg. Didn't score anything in the first quarter. Move on to the second quarter. Alabama scored 9 points to Georgia's 7. So if you want to wrap that score up, that's 30-7 at halftime. 30-7 at halftime. Going to the third, 8 points for Georgia, 3 for Alabama. Fourth quarter, 19 for Georgia, 8 for Alabama. And that 8 actually came on the final drive that Alabama had, where they scored. Right after Georgia hit that big bomb, Alabama came back with a big bomb and then went for 2. That's all the points Alabama scored in the entire fourth quarter. And y'all want to know why I call out the coaching? I'm going to tell y'all why I call out the coaching. I play a lot of Madden. If y'all don't know, I got a gaming channel, JB Gaming. Check it out. Links down in the description. When you're up, especially if you're up 30 points to 7 at halftime, coming into the third quarter, anybody with any common sense knows what you need to do as a player or as a coach. Eat the clock up. The worst enemy for the team that's down 7-30 is the clock. It's not whatever you're doing anymore. Now they're fighting the clock. If you just run the ball and let the clock tick down to 1 every time before you run a play, you will kill the time on them. So then they have to maximize the time that they have. But no. Alabama's coach, he doesn't think like that. Oh no. This is what this dummy wants to do. This good super dummy. He wants to get the tempo back. We want the momentum, y'all. We want the momentum. We're up 30-7, y'all, but we want that momentum back. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to hurry up offense out here. Hurry up offense. 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And what does that give Georgia the opportunity to do? Put 19 points on our head in the fourth. Literally, we were at a point where Georgia took probably about 7 to 8 minutes in the fourth quarter to drive all the way down the field to score. And what's the first thing that Kalen DeBoer called on offense for Alabama? After we had a muff kickoff, we're going to pass the ball. Run the ball, you dummy. I understand you did certain things up there in Washington, but I'm telling you, you're coming down here to the SEC. We don't play ball like that. Dude, that's why you used to see a lot of people walking out of games at the University of Alabama and a lot of these other SEC schools in the second half, because coaches would get the lead, get control, and then they would just run their running backs into the ground and eat the clock up. You know why you do that? Because you're trying to secure wins. And in this case right here, just so everybody knows, if you did not watch the game, Alabama almost lost that game. Georgia had 2 minutes and some change on the clock. And they just threw a bomb, scored a touchdown. I was like, thank Jesus. These motherfuckers scored quick as hell. Kirby Smart, I guess you learned that from Nick, but they scored quick. So it left Alabama with 2 minutes, pretty much 2 minutes left in the game. And what did this coach for Alabama do? Deep ball. And I ain't gonna hold him. Dude was open. I'm glad he scored. But it still gave Georgia the last chance to get the ball. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, I'm a Kansas City fan. Go Mahomes all day. And one thing I always love, because one thing I always fear is the other quarterback, the other team having the ball with a drive, with timeouts, and ability to march down this field. Well, Alabama clearly didn't care about that, having the ball last. They decided they wanted to go ahead and score real quick. And this is what I'm calling terrible coaching. Terrible coaching. Keep the game in your hands. Do not allow somebody else to decide the ending of this game. You decide it. And I would rather decide it on the offensive side of the field than the defensive side of the field. Luckily, Alabama came up, the freshman came up with an interception in the end zone, and we got out of there with a win. I'm trying to tell you, Trump, don't come to no more of our games, man. You jinxing shit. Stay your ass wherever the fuck you from. Mar-a-Lago, New York, wherever you want to claim. Don't come to our games no more, because you got our coach over here tripping. He over here. I just don't understand, y'all. I'm a big Alabama fan, but I have no problem criticizing my coach. Man, I told you. One more time. You gonna be up out of here. The cat, y'all gonna see a cat flying in this motherfucker in a second. Cause I'm a little irritated, y'all. This is not the way you coach a game. This is not the way that you build a championship team by trying to do hurry up offense in the third quarter with 9 minutes left and you're up by 20 something points. That makes no sense. And I know you'll get those people that'll come in and say, hey, look, we want to demoralize them. We want to beat them so bad that, they don't want no more of this. They want them out here. They want them out here saying shit like this, y'all. This, I think this is what the mindset of the motherfucker that was coaching was doing. This is what he wanted them to say.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
But with that dumbass mindset, y'all, it caused this game to be close. Way closer than what it should have been. Think about this, y'all. Alabama had 30 points at halftime. They ended up with 41. 4-1. That means they scored a total of 11 points in the second half. Georgia had 7. Do the math. Clearly, one team dominated the second half, and clearly one team barely held on. And I'm going to blame it on coaching. I am blaming it on coaching. It's the same way that I blame it on Georgia when it comes to their coaching in the first half. Yes, I need to talk about Georgia's defensive coordinator. Whoever is calling the defensive sets for their coach, I'm not trying to give you no tips, but I'm going to let you know something. You don't know how to coach defense. Because he did something that I've seen a lot of teams do against teams that have players that can beat you over the top. We're going to cover everything deep and let you get everything underneath. And that's how you had a 30 to goddamn 0 fucking lead. That's how you got yourself in that hole. That's how Alabama built up that lead. Trying to cover everything over the top. Jalen Milroe ate your ass up on the ground. The nickel and diamond, the 10, 15-yard passes, destroying them. Who's ever coaching their defense needs to be fired. Georgia, I'm trying to give y'all some props. I'm trying to give y'all some tips, whatever you want, or whatever you need to do with it. But your defensive coordinator sucks. He does. You do not. Y'all have the top players in the country. You have 5-star recruits all around there. NFL players soon to be all around your line, all on your defense. And you telling me that you're going to sit back 10, 15 yards and let a quarterback that I guess y'all scouted him that he couldn't throw the ball, dot y'all up for an entire first half. You see they changed that in the second half, y'all. Y'all seen that. Y'all seen that. But there was a lot of things I saw that were very bad about this. Got Uncanny up in the building, said 27-11 run. Yeah, amazing, ain't it? I actually feel bad for the Georgia fans tonight. I'm happy that my team won, but I feel bad for the Georgia fans because with that terrible coaching we had over on our side of the field, oh yeah, y'all should have won that. Y'all should have won that. I'm going to call out Kalen DeBoer till the cows come home. And if I see this shit again, if I sniff it again, I'm going to write a petition to get that motherfucker fired. You can be a one and done around here at Alabama. We have a certain level of excellence that we demand and we expect. And bad coaching, I can deal with bad player play. I can deal with that all day. But bad coaching? Oh no. Not when you making I don't know how many millions of dollars they paid him. $6, $7, $8 million? Dude, you making more than pretty much the majority of the people that stay in Tuscaloosa. Way more than the majority of people that stay in Tuscaloosa. And way more than the majority of people that live in America. And you coming down here to a school that has this history, who literally just retired the greatest coach of all time, and Nick Saban, who can kiss my ass right now. Because I'm on bad. I don't like that motherfucker right now either. You can't come in here and coach like that. You cannot. I love that you're opening up the playbook and allowing Jalen Milroe to do what he does. You're giving a rookie freshman, a 17-year-old kid, the opportunity to show what he can do. You're putting players in the right position to be able to go out there and do what they need to do, I guess. You give them opportunities. But when the game is like that, and this is a rivalry, y'all, regardless of what people know, recently this is a rivalry now. Georgia, Alabama. It's literally like who comes out of the SEC is going to win the national championship. That's what it kind of is. Besides, years where you got like teams like Michigan that be cheating and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't mind that. Don't mind that shit. That's anomalies. But, the NCAA don't like to see certain people win all the time. Georgia winning 2 national championships back to back. Things like that. It's going to come out of the SEC. When you have that type of standard, that type of competition in a conference, the coaching can be the deciding factor for a win or for a loss. And once again, Kalen DeBoer, you almost cost the University of Alabama a loss. And clearly some people say it's an upset. I don't really believe it is an upset. We kind of all saw Georgia just a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, because they had a bye week just like Alabama did. Gave them both a week to rest. But we saw Georgia the week before going up against Kentucky and winning 13-12. Told y'all, Kentucky got a defense, y'all. And now it's looking even better because they beat Ole Miss. So that close-ass game Georgia had, that's not going to hurt them that much. But you can't come down here to the SEC and coach like that. You cannot put your players in inopportune situations like this where you want to play tempo. You want to I don't know what conference was Washington in last year. What conference was Washington in last year? Because that's who we coached last year. It's like the Pac-12 or the Big 10, the Big 12. Wait, what is that? I don't know. I don't really follow sorry-ass conferences and shit. But whatever conference he was coaching in last year, he needs to understand and realize very fast that you're not coaching in that conference anymore. You're coaching with the big dogs. You're down here where they grind it out. And you need to learn how to grind it out. You're up 30-7. Run the fucking football. Eat the clock up. Y'all, I'm sitting back watching this game. I'm trying to tell you, I'm really irritated about this. I'm sitting back watching the game. It's 3rd and 6. And Alabama's hiking the ball with 20 seconds on the play clock. Not the clock that's counting down. Not the game clock, the play clock. Why are you hiking the ball with 20 seconds on the play clock? Run that shit down at least 10. But no, Kalen DeBoer wanted to go out here and play hurry-up offense, and it cost Alabama. It almost cost them a game. It cost them an embarrassment because it would have been so beautiful to see that game end at halftime, 30-7. That's a statement win for Alabama. That could have boosted them up in the rankings. And the sad part, they still have to win the SEC if they want to get a bye in this 12-team playoff. But still, though, that's a statement win. That will change the conversation all across the nation when it comes to college football. But no, this super dummy, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I hope he sees this video, this super dummy wanted to play tempo being up 30-7. Any of y'all that watches me play on Madden, I will milk the goddamn clock till the cows come home. I don't care how boring it is. I don't care if the fans walk out of here, because at the end of the day, what we here for? We're here for a dub. We're here to get a win. We're not here to make you happy with how we play. Get the win. Ultimately, at the end of the day, then you start to have conversations about how did you win that game. And right now, we're having a conversation about how we won that game because I promise you, this was terrible. This was embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for that coaching staff at Alabama. Yeah. In Georgia, I'm going to say something, man. I know Georgia fans ain't going to believe this when I say it, but I promise you, I mean it. It's coming from the heart. Hold on. Let me light my cigarette real quick. Y'all showed a lot of resilience. Y'all showed a shit ton of resilience. And my hat's off to you. Like, straight up. My hat is off to you. Because you stuck in that game, you didn't give up, and you kept fighting, and you actually came back and took the lead for a second. Literally took the lead for probably about 45 seconds. About 45 seconds, and then they snatched it back from you. But shout out to the Georgia team. Y'all might want to figure out, because y'all might not go up against another team that has a terrible coach like Alabama does. Y'all might want to not get down so bad in the first half, where y'all have to dig yourselves out of a hole. Because a lot of teams ain't going to let y'all come back like that. Y'all try to do that shit against Tennessee. Tennessee ain't looking like they're going to let you come back. Ole Miss, even though they lost today to Kentucky, I don't think they'll allow y'all to come back like that. Kentucky damn sure ain't going to let you do it again. Hey, that a motherfucker right there. But look, y'all, I'm being honest with you, man. Alabama, I'm disappointed in the coaching staff. I'm highly disappointed. I am highly disappointed in the coaching staff. Hold on, man, where my clip at, man? Because this is how I felt the whole game, bro. This is how I was feeling the whole game watching. I went over to my pop's house and watched this shit. I was so disappointed.
Brother, what's that?
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. That entire second half, first half, oh, it was great. Hey, in the first half, this is how I felt. In the first half, this is how I thought Alabama was
One of the
falling.
baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
That's how we was in the first half. Yeah. And then we went to in the second half. That's embarrassing. And we hold a certain standard around here. All y'all fake teams, like, Uncanny, my boy Uncanny, I think he be rooting for, like, I don't know who the fuck he root for. I don't know. It's Ohio State, Texas, fucking Michigan. I don't know. Any of them sorry ass teams. Y'all got your own shit. The level of excellence that we have down here, the standard that we have, this is not acceptable. I know I'm gonna have some people like, oh, he's overreacting. No, I'm fucking not. It's been about 3-4 years since Alabama won a national championship. We're always in the conversation. Our dynasty kind of ended. This goofy ass coach that we got right now better get his head right. Because he will be the reason that this shit is fucked up. And shit rolls downhill. So it'll trickle down to the players. But look, y'all, I came to rant. Clearly, I came to rant. I'm glad ain't none of y'all pop up on here because I was going to get mad. I was going to get mad, y'all. But look, man. Oh, shit. Maybe C Money Podcast, if he does his show tomorrow, he'll talk a little bit about this, and we can get some other people's opinions on it. Because I'm ready to fire a coach right now, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. If I was an athletic director, man, I'd be looking for a replacement right now. Because look, we gonna have a long conversation about what the fuck was going through your head during that game when you were up and you wanted to keep on running, going fast. Like, there's no reason for that. Anybody that wants to get into coaching or anybody that wants to get into like playing Madden and shit and getting really good at it, if you build up a lead of at least 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, 14 points, y'all. 7 times 2, 14 points. If y'all get to that point, still try to score, but take your time doing it. Don't rush. Because if you fuck around and rush, you're going to see a score like this. And probably in the opposite way. Alabama was lucky to get out of here that day. And that's crazy for a team that was up 30-7. That's crazy to say about a team that was up 30-7 at halftime. But Alabama was lucky to get away with this win. They were lucky. And see, Uncanny, look, he called. He said Alabama almost collapsed. They damn sure did. And guess what? I don't blame it on any of the players. I do not. That is straight coaching. That's straight coaching. Straight mother effing coaching. Hold on, where my boy at? He'll back me up.
You're goddamn right.
So hopefully, moving on, we got a couple of hype games coming up for my team, Alabama. And hopefully we'll get things done. Tomorrow, y'all know we got the NFL games coming on. Chiefs, go Chiefs, go Chiefs. Chiefs all day. But we got some interesting matchups. We'll see how everything play out. Maybe I might start doing this after Saturday night football games for college, man. Especially if we got some controversial shit like this. This is crazy. But Miami, y'all lucky because they cheated for y'all. Keep saying that. Y'all didn't win that shit. Y'all supposed to lose that game. That was some bullshit. They just want to keep y'all ranked. But look, y'all, it's been fun. It's been great. Kalen DeBoer, get your shit together or get ready to get fired. I'll get some petitions going around here. I got some reach over here on this social media shit. I'll get your ass fired, bro. Get your shit right. Don't be embarrassing my state like that. You can take your ass back to Washington and do that shit, or take your ass back to Fresno. I don't know what the fuck you think you doing. Milk the clock, run the ball, motherfucker, next time. But it's been fun. It's been great. Oh, Lord, we got Uncanny up in here. Look, he would come at the last motherfucking second. There you go. Let's get Uncanny up in here.
Hey, man, I ain't going to let you talk about the you like that.
Fuck the you.
Bruh, you was like 2 seconds and your boy got an interception, read the play right. I give y'all props. but that would have been a tie game, and y'all probably would have lost in overtime. You so damn lucky. And you want to talk about the U?
Should have. The U was actually lucky. Alabama ain't lucky. Yo, both teams are lucky. We can both agree with that, right?
Yeah.
But Miami is more lucky.
No, your team is lucky. Your team had a collapse out this world. Because, bro, if Georgia would have got their shit together in the first half, we wouldn't even have this conversation.
Think about what you're saying. If Georgia would have got their shit together in the first half, y'all are lucky because the refs decided to make a call that nobody agreed with. Nobody.
Let's just say we both won.
Nah, I don't hear that bullshit. Then this the
It was a
controversy.
Hail Mary, whatever. The U player had it at the end of the damn catch. Who cares?
No. The U player ran off with it after they all got up off the ground. See, that's the thing that get me with the Miami game. And that's why I say that, like, the NCAA, they want to have an ACC team. They have to do it every year. They have to have a team out of the ACC to be that team that could contend with the SEC and the Big Ten. They called it a touchdown on the field, Uncanny. Nothing in none of the reviews.
Stop it.
I have the video. I'll play it right now. Nothing in none of the reviews, none of the cameras showed that player did not catch that ball.
Look, buddy, the SEC is done.
They are?
Yep, they're done.
They're done?
I'm calling it. Someone from the Big Ten is going to win it.
Hold on. I want to show you something real quick. Like you said, the SEC is done.
No. Wait. Texas in the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
My fault. Everybody that's below Texas in the SEC is done.
Let me see something.
Ain't nobody messing with Arch Manning, and you know it. You just see that boy. That boy slinging. He looked like his dad.
Oh my God! Gee, his dad? Who's his dad?
Archie Manning, the other brother who was a wide receiver. He throwing like Peyton. He got resilience like Eli, and he moving like Edelman. Like he out there just dominating. Like
That
I know
boy
the
ain't
hate
doing.
I know the hate is real, but damn, bro.
It is not real, and I actually spoke to that earlier, but I'm glad you're here so I can speak to it again. Nobody's hating on Archie Manning. I'm not hating on him. I want to see him play a level of competition that's actually good and then do that. Don't go play a high school team with all Americans that are going to the NFL and talk about, look how great he played. No, go play at Alabama and do that shit. Go play at Georgia and do that shit. Go play at Tennessee or Ole Miss. Go play not even Oklahoma because they don't look good. They just got into the SEC, so whatever.
So when Alabama gets their ass whooped in the playoffs by Texas, we gonna have this conversation?
Is Archie Manning gonna be the starter or will it be Quentin Ewers?
It's gonna be Arch Manning.
Hey, ain't gonna be no goddamn Archie.
It's gonna be Arch Manning. He's gonna slang that shit right. 4 touchdowns on y'all boys.
You already know that's not gonna happen.
JJ, we always have these conversations. Your team is not that good. You see that right
but
there?
here you go. I want you to see something because you talked about the SEC ain't that good. Texas number 1, right?
I said everyone below Texas.
No. Yo, check this. I want you to tell me the conference. All right, Texas, what conference?
The SEC.
Georgia, what conference?
They just lost. I don't care.
Hold up, Georgia, what conference?
It hasn't been updated. They're gonna drop.
Okay, that's fine. But Georgia, what conference?
The ACC.
All right. Ohio State, what conference?
The Big Ten, the best fucking
Okay.
conference in the goddamn thing.
Okay. Next team, Alabama, what conference?
You skip Ole Miss.
No, we ain't got there yet. Alabama, we're at number 4 right now. Alabama, what conference?
Sorry ass SEC.
All right, Tennessee, what conference?
The same sorry ass SEC.
Ole Miss, what conference?
The same sorry ass SEC.
So you telling me the SEC suck, but they got 5 teams in the top 6?
Texas,
oh my God,
all y'all ass, and you don't even play Texas this year. I checked your schedule.
That's fine. We ain't got to play them.
By the time y'all get to Auburn, I see about 2 losses. Because
Not for
remember,
Alabama?
y'all gotta because remember you gotta play Tennessee and Ole Miss.
Who cares about that? We'll beat them.
Bullshit. South Carolina probably beat y'all ass too.
And somebody said I was hating around here. God damn.
Vanderbilt too.
The most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
Nah, y'all probably win. I think the Tennessee game probably gonna be.
We're
hard.
gonna clear. Look, we're gonna clear this. Like right now, that was our biggest threat. Regardless of what people like want to believe or not, Georgia was our biggest threat on our schedule this year. We beat that. We're gonna clear the rest of the schedule out. The only one that we have left is really two games that we have to worry about, that we need to take serious: Tennessee and Auburn.
I know.
That's it. And the only reason we say Auburn because it's a rivalry game, y'all, and they get up for us no matter what. But Tennessee is the one that could legit beat us.
I'm gonna put my rent money on Auburn.
Well, here you go. We can make a personal bet between each other.
All right, we'll do that. Let me get back to work, and I'll holler at you about that.
All right, then, man. Go on. Damn, Chipotle still open?
Nah, man, I'm closing the shop.
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, go ahead and get up out of there
But
for
I
your
came
girl
up
come
here.
up.
I only came up because you was assassinating the U. Like, come on, man. At least we won.
Congratulations, y'all won thanks to the refs. Like you said about my Chiefs, just like you said about my Chiefs last week.
3 straight weeks.
It wasn't 3 straight weeks. That was the first time out of 3 games that it actually was a legit argument. The other 2 weeks was not.
All right, whatever. All right, bye.
Hey, Uncanny, I'm telling everybody you're a Chiefs fan. All right, look, y'all. This been fun. This been great. As usual, like I said, man, y'all hit that. Man, I swear this cat fucking going. Ain't nobody see that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe, man. Tune in to the JVJ Network. Catch us on Tuesdays on J Talk Sports. If y'all want to see the game and shit, JVJB Gaming. Everything is JVJ around here, man. Y'all can just type that shit in and y'all gonna find me on YouTube. But yes, Alabama, I'm happy and I'm really happy that we came out with that win because I had so much confidence that we are gonna beat the shit out of them. But thanks to the good old coaching, the great wisdom of Kalen DeBoer, the game was a lot closer than it needed to be. And I will advocate for your goddamn firing, motherfucker. Just believe. Don't ever do that shit again. But yeah, y'all hit that like, y'all hit that subscribe, turn them noties on, share the videos, and your boy gonna get up out of here and catch y'all in the next one as always, man. Peace.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a